Hey there you guys, welcome to Spider-Man 2 on Ryzen 7 5700X and RTX 5070, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, max settings 1440p DLAA of course, yeah it's DLAA, Raytracing set to max settings possible including Reconstruction, which is this one right here, set on transformer model. And let's see how much we can get. Let me check. Frame gen is off. Let me see how much we are getting. 30 FPS.
Bro, I told you to be on time.
It's fine. We'll be back before we know it.
Good.
30 FPS, 2022 for the lows. GPU usage is 90%. We are already bottlenecked by the CPU because, of course, ray reconstruction requires good CPU there, both good CPU and good GPU. FPS dropped to 20. Of course, it's intensive more than anything. Yeah, so the game will not. Maybe some people will find this playable. Not sure. Not for me. I don't like to play games on 30 FPS, but anyway, let's try quality on this. Well, here we go. We are no longer on DLAA, we are now on DLSS quality mode, 1440p max settings. We are getting like 40 to 50 FPS, GPU usage still down there, 90 FPS, 80, I mean like 90%, not FPS. Let's go down here. Yeah, we are getting, what's this? Anyway. We're getting like 50 FPS in here. Let's see how much we can get in the city. There was some stutter there. Recalculating frames. 50 FPS with 90% GPU usage. It is playable now. I can say it. The game is playable. Drop to 40 FPS. So yeah, even if you like do this, go to quality and change that to performance, you won't be having like, oh, we're actually getting 60 FPS. I thought we are bottlenecked, but we're actually having more FPS. So GPU usage is 90%, 96%, which is close to 100% with ray reconstruction enabled. For me, I don't like my game to look like this. It's a bit blurry. It's still sharp, but yeah. Can we skip this? Here we go. And now we're inside the building. Of course, we're gonna have much more performance than the outside. Yeah, we just saved one person and we left like 100 inside.
Mini Marcos? I wish I could do that.
We are getting like 90 FPS in this building. GPU usage is 100%. I think I would just skip this part till we are outside, since the whole game takes part in the open world.
I'm sorry, who's this?
And here we go again, back to the outside. We are getting like 50 to 40, 40 to 50 FPS with almost 100% GPU usage. Let me recalculate my frames once more.
I'll hit him with webs while I get Sparky.
I'll keep the water flowing in the meantime.
Oh, here we go.
He's done. Take your shot.
So yeah, this was performance mode on 1440p max settings
Somebody order some water.
with ray tracing enabled. Of course, also with ray reconstruction. So let's go ahead and use frame gen. Here we go, this looks promising. 1440p max settings, ray tracing including ray reconstruction with DLSS quality and frame gen 2 times. Let's see how much we can get. Can we skip this? No.
Thought I lost you there.
And here we go.
Ain't that easy.
We're getting
Yankee, you there?
100 FPS with 98%, almost 100% GPU usage.
Stay safe, dude.
80 FPS, 20 for the lows. That's not good. The game will feel
He knows.
Yankee
like
Plus, we
I don't
were
know,
super weird in class
stuttery.
earlier.
I knew I never should have taught at a gifted school.
I do feel like some of the input lag there. Latency, I mean.
I can get up close now.
What should I do in here?
Time for a face-to-face.
I don't know what should I do. So yeah, this was quality. Let's go ahead and try performance. Performance will do good since we had good performance on without frame gen was enabled. So yeah, already feeling the game a bit smoother than quality, of course.
I do not like
Almost 20 gigabytes RAM usage.
Here it comes.
170 there, dropped to 140 FPS. 21, 25 for the lows. Still almost 100% GPU usage. Yeah, it feels a bit better, but doesn't look good.
Cool if I borrow some sand. Give him today's forecast, Spider-Man.
100% chance of rain. Got him right where we want him.
Here we go, let's finish him. Can we skip this? Yes, we can. So we can. So yeah, let's turn off the array reconstruction. So yeah, now DLAA 1440p with max settings possible, including ray tracing. DLSS ray tracing ray reconstruction is turned off. Let's see how much performance we can get. GPU usage is 100%.
Still think we got
We are getting 46.
And he's definitely getting bigger.
Just keep climbing. We're so close.
42, 40 FPS. Can we skip this? Yes, again, yeah, we can.
This is getting out of hand.
We need to go out to the outside
I ended up outside.
so we can get
Just keep
good
going, I'll
performance
lead you
results.
through. Water tanks our only shot.
GPU usage still 100%. The game feels a bit stuttery.
Where are you, Pete?
I think because the FPS is 40.
Stay inside.
Guess he's busy. Gonna be a long day if we don't get that water tank. Keep it moving, Mouse.
I'll just skip this part till I'm out.
Here goes nothing.
Here we go, we're on the outside now, but this place is not so intensive like the one
The web wings?
like there.
Fine, but we're not out of this yet.
Let's
Marco's
just
at Pier
go
4 Beach.
What happened?
back there and see how much performance we can get. The FPS are already dropping because of the smoke.
I see him out.
Here we go, 40 FPS with Raytracing enabled. Probably we can get 60 when we start using
What did I just get myself
DLSS
into?
quality.
You gotta calm down, Marco. Innocent people are in danger.
50 FPS, 40 FPS. GPU usage still 100%, that's great.
Can't ignore Sandman.
Can we skip this? Yes, we can. FPS dropped to
Flash, Marco's storm is
40.
generating a lot of electricity. What happens to the surface tension of sand if you turn up the voltage?
Move, you're right. That's when I shocked the mini.
A plus. You absorb enough energy. I'll shoot it right at him.
You want me to get hit by lightning?
Can you handle it?
Only one way to find out.
oh, I pressed this. A lot of stutter there. Recalculating frames.
Doctor man.
So yeah, this was DLAA. Let's try quality instead. Here we go. Here we go again. I had to skip that part because it was full with cinematics. So yeah, 1440p max settings, Raytracing setting max, Reconstruction is turned off, DLSS set on quality, and we are getting some gains there, probably because this location is more intensive than the one I was in when I tested DLAA. But anyway, GPU usage drops to 80%. Of course, we bottlenecked by this CPU because this city is detailed, and yeah, when there are a lot of things on screen, expect less GPU usage. Anyway, we're getting 30 to 40 FPS with DLSS quality. Of course, the game will perform different from location to another. The graphics looks good, detailed and stuff, but the game is a bit slow for me to enjoy it that way. I don't know about you, you might like that. Can we skip this? No, we can't.
Ain't that something?
Take a photo.
There.
Here we
Now
go.
to submit and...
Peter, how you doing, son?
Robbie, hi. I know this
Oh,
is out of the blue. but
frames
I
dropped
wanted
to...
let you know-
Can we skip this?
Oh, I just
No.
sent in a photo for your open call.
Wonderful. We can definitely run this. I gotta duck into a meeting, but if you find the beating heart of
So
Riva
yeah, this was
anywhere
quality. Let's try performance. Here we
else,
go.
send it my way.
54 FPS, GPU
Robbie.
usage dropped
Thanks.
to 88. We're bottlenecked by the CPU. What should I do? No, let's not take any more pictures. Let's just run, yeah. So we're actually bottlenecked by the CPU, that's why we're not seeing any gains there. That's the reason. If you have better CPU, you're gonna be having way better performance than this. Probably 60, I think. Yeah, you could have 60 if you're running this on new gen CPU or 3D. So yeah, let's skip to frame gen. DLSS set on quality, frame gen 2 times, which is multi-frame gen. Same settings, max settings with Raytracing set on ultra, except for, of course, Reconstruction is off. Here we go. Let's see how much we can get. 130 and 100 FPS dropped to 90, 60 back to 100. GPU usage is almost 100%. How can I jump there? Let's see what's going on up there. Recalculating frames.
Yo, we're just gonna say the same about you.
Spider-Man. Show 'em what's what, Spider-Man.
Here we go.
Thanks. We should take this on the road sometime.
Sounds like a good excuse to finally build that Spider-Mobile.
Let's see how much we can have there. I don't feel any input lags, by the way.
Thought I'd see you guys again.
Or maybe there is
And my boots and my gloves.
something there. I can feel it, but it's a bit weird. I don't know, controls started to feel weird feeling there. GPU is still 100%. Frame lows are like
Time to check out that
17, drops to 13, something like that, with 95 average FPS. I don't like frame gen, or I don't like to use it. So yeah.
I don't want you to worry. That's my job.
Marco thought he was being watched. Who's Kenya? My suit is sandy in all the wrong places. Might be time for a change.
So yeah, let's go with where is it? Let's try with performance. Let's see if there's gonna be any difference. GPU usage still almost 100. It is. almost 100%. GPU use, yeah, I mean the FPS is 100, 90, drops to 80. FPS with frame gen, that's not good at all. That's it.
Chalk one up for the good guys.
Back to 100 FPS. So yeah, same performance as quality. GPU usage still 100%. That's weird. Let me check the graphics again. Yeah, it is the DLSS performance. Yeah, so this didn't work so well. Let's now turn off frame gen, go back to DLAA, and what should I do now? Well, what's this? Yeah, so let's go to settings, turn off Raytracing, and see how much we can get. So 1440p DLAA, of course, max settings possible with Raytracing set to high settings. Let's see how much we can get before we turn that off. Almost 60 FPS, drop to 40, 58. Let's jump to the city. We're getting 40 FPS, 38, 36. Raytracing is super intensive for some reason. We should be like getting more, to be honest. Let's see. Recalculating frames, 50 FPS, 50 average. GPU usage is 80%. We're bottlenecked, of course, by the CPU. GPU usage is 88. Still 88. CPU is 80%. Yeah, that's definitely a huge bottleneck there. It's because of the CPU, of course. So yeah, let's try quality mode, even though I don't believe we're gonna be having like a huge boost. But let's just try it. Oh wait. Oh, whatever. We were like 45 and now we're still on the same performance. Yeah, so technically it's the same performance since we're bottlenecked by the CPU. Yeah, it depends on the location. Some locations you can like get better boost, and some others same performance and like any settings there. So yeah, let's turn off Raytracing with max settings and see how much we can get. So I just turned off Raytracing completely with max settings possible, 1440p DLAA. Let's see how much we can get in the middle of the city. We are actually bottlenecked already with 70 FPS, 60 FPS. Yeah, the game requires much better CPU to play it on higher frames, even though it's super playable with these settings. There's no gains if we use DLSS quality or anything else, except if we
I should check the view.
activate the frame gen.
Hey Miles, we're just getting to the raft.
GPU usage still between 80 and 90%. The lows 41, 46. Average FPS 72. FPS drop to 50 in here, so yeah, the FPS will
Hey,
locations are affecting the FPS heavily. CPU is 65%, it's an open world, big game, so yeah, expect such thing. The world is full with details and buildings,
that
people.
car's swerving all over the place.
So yeah, the game still looks beautiful.
You ain't taking us!
So yeah, let's try now. Quality. DLSS. I don't believe we are gaining. We're gonna be having anything.
Score
That's
one for the
except
good guys.
lower GPU usage. I can tell that there is some difference between quality and delay, some clear differences. There is some gains, yeah, there are some few frames there. Of course, maybe there is some settings that affecting the CPU, rendering distance or something like that.
Listening to the Danicast, get this, now the fastest growing podcast in New York. Hold on to your knickers, Jonah. I'm coming for the crown.
73. It's not some lot of gains, but yeah, there's no need to lower the graphics and play. The game will look ugly.
Did y'all hear about this train worker, Dennis, who single-handedly kept the trains running during the Sandman attack? Main track control booth got cut off by a power failure, and he had to patch in from his cell phone on a hotspot to keep the lines up. Thousands of people got evacuated to Queens and Brooklyn thanks to him.
So yeah, GPU usage dropped to 60, runs between 60 and 80%. FPS is really good. Average FPS is 84, 48, 7, 57 for the lows. $90 FPS in here. It will drop to 60, 70 in other locations. Anyway, the game's still super playable. Let's try FrameGen. With DLA, of course, there's no point with DLSS quality since we are bottlenecked, but I'm gonna try it anyway. But starting with DLA FrameGen 2 times. 150 FPS, maybe it will drop to 40, 30, who knows. GPU usage went up to 100%. CPU usage is 56, 37, 39 for the lows, 201 look into the sky, 160, 168. I don't feel any input lags. Much better than FrameGen with the Raytracing. So yeah, the games runs really nice on FrameGen. I'll see if I can find the custom settings for this. I'll see you in a few seconds. So yeah, I found these settings, which are 1440p. You can turn on the set DLA on quality mode. So anyway, found these settings. which are some custom mixed with and some settings between very high, high and medium. You can turn off these camera effects off if you don't like them. Depth of field, yeah, turn that off, I don't like it. Anyway, performance like between 80 and 50, almost 60 most of the times, drops to 40 sometimes. Yeah, this game requires a good CPU. If you wanna use ray tracing, you can use these settings. So yeah, the FPS is like 60-50 between all the times. In the city, of course, where the game takes most times. I don't like these custom settings. Me myself, I would play on. I don't know. Didn't figure it out yet. So yeah. Anyway, this was Spider-Man 2 on 5700X and RTX 5070. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you wanna see me testing another game, just let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.